Hi friends, I'm Jody. Welcome back to This Beaded Life. I'm here today because we are going to play with some freshwater pearls. A while back, about a month ago, I received some products from Beebeecraft, and I have bought 2 strands of 3 to 4 millimeter freshwater pearls, and I haven't used them yet, and I'm really excited because I want to show you how different pearls can be, how different they can look depending on the other beads you use with them. So I chose a couple different things. We're gonna make 3 different bracelets, all using pearls as our main bead, right? But then we are teaming up the pearls with something different in each one. So I think all are gonna be really appealing, and they're all gonna be really pretty, but they're all gonna be very different from each other. So let's turn this around and check it out. Okay, everyone. So in front of me, we have a few things. So I have findings to do gold, silver, and antique bronze bracelet. And then these are the freshwater pearls that I got from Beebeecraft. I got 2 strands, and they were pretty lengthy strands. And actually, no, it was 5 strands, sorry, 5 strands for $9.94. So they're really nice little pearls. I was looking at them as I was doing this, and the shapes are pretty consistent. The colors are between like a white to a light beige on some of them, and even like a little bit of pinkish hue, which I'm absolutely okay with. They don't have to be perfectly white for me. And then also what I have is I have some shell hibiscus flowers that are also from Beebeecraft. I got, it was a full strand for $3.39. I have some Viva Magenta Tiger Eye Rondelles that I pulled from my stash. I have a check glass flower, rectangle flower in black that I pulled from my stash, as well as some snowflake obsidian. I have some aquamarine rectangular shaped nugget beads, and I have a citrine nugget, and I chose like a medium yellow out of the bunch that I had. And then I also have 3 strands of bead stringing wire. They're all 7 strand. I have gold, silver, and I have antique bronze. So what we're going to do essentially is make 3 bracelets using pearls, but make them look different for each one. So something as simple and as elegant as a pearl can be worn in so many different ways, as you probably know. So we're going to focus on one first, and I want to focus on this one because I do want to incorporate at least one of these little shell flower beads, and we are going to use some of these faceted tiger eye magenta beads. So I'm going to pull some of those out, and like I said, we're going to use at least 1 flower. Maybe we'll do more. I'm not really sure yet, but I'm going to move those aside. And I decided that I really wanted to do them on the gold. So I'm just going to move my other stuff aside. And let's pull some of these pearls out. All right. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and just start stringing on our pearls. I think the quality is really good for these pearls, and they're tiny, which I know if you guys have priced pearls lately, they're not cheap. So I was looking for some small ones like this, and I wanted to find some that I could just buy a bunch of them pretty inexpensively and do some fun projects with them. So this is how I ended up with getting them from Beebeecraft, and I will make sure I put the link to the shell flowers and the pearls in the description below. Also, there is a 10% off coupon that you can use, in conjunction with this. So since we're using the gold, I'm going to go ahead and get out these gold daisy spacers that I have, and we'll see how we want to use those. So I think my intention with this is having pearls be on the side of the bracelet, having maybe that flower as our focal for it. Excuse the cat hair, you guys. I have cats. That one's a loosey hair and doesn't want to go away. Okay. And it was bothering me. Let's go ahead and string on a couple of these daisy spacers, like 3 of them, just to make like a little, almost like a little barrier, I guess. And then we're going to do some of these beautiful Viva Magenta faceted rondelles. Okay. All right, so we have that. That looks really pretty. And then I want to put on one of these little pearls right here. Just looking for some small ones. And let's put on this shell bead right here. And look for another smaller pearl. Probably this one. Get on there. All right, and then we'll do 3 more of these with the spacers in between. Oops, got the spacer. And I figured we'd make the bracelets, and then if we decided that they would need any finishing touches, like dangles or whatever, we would attach those at the end. It would give me a chance to make sure I have all my head pins and everything that I need. All right, so far we have on here, this is where we're starting. And I have 8, 9, let's see, yep, 9 beads on this side. So let's do 9 more pearls on the other. Something going on with that. Hold on one second here. If you ever find like on some of your pieces, and it does happen occasionally, where you get like a little, something that could cause like a snag or a scratch on any of your metal, just trim it off. And if you need to, grab one of your little jewelry files and file it down. But this one, it's nice and smooth, so we're good. You just don't want it scratching anybody. All right, so let's go ahead and get these pearls on here. We need 9 of them. That's 7, 8, and 9. And let's see where we're at for this bracelet. Oh, we're getting there. So if we add like 2 to 3 more on each side, it should be good. So let's just do 2 on each side and see. I love it when you can take like just like a pearl and just do so much with it. And I love it with these magenta, Viva Magenta Tiger Eye rondelles. It's really pretty with that. All right, and I think we should be good to put our toggle clasp on. So I'm going to get everything I need. I'm using some wire guardians. I have a couple jump rings, and I have a couple crimps here. And we're going to go ahead and close off this bracelet. So let's put our crimp on first. So it's so funny. We've been, we like to put stuff on the TV for Woody, like when we have to be gone for an hour or two or whatever, because he gets really bad separation anxiety. And we used to put on like cat TV or dog TV for the animals and leave, and, you know, thinking that would be good. But then we realized, like with separation anxiety, you know, he wants to hear, you know, our voices. So we started playing my videos. So we just grab a playlist that has like my videos in it so he can see my face and hear my voice. And I think it's working. He doesn't seem to be as like wound and like upset when we get home. He seems to be like he's happy to see us, but not like crazy, like, where have you been gone? You know, you've been gone for 35 days. How dare you, kind of thing, you know? Okay, we're just going to crimp that little guy right down. If I can get the crimp to go for me today. There it goes. Okay, got that crimped. Straighten that out. And I'm not sure if 2 strands will fit through that bead. Nope, doesn't look like it. So we'll just snip off our tail right down here at the crimp. Just be really careful to not snip off your longer wire. All right. And we may not even need the jump rings. Let me see. I might put 1 jump ring on just in case anyway, just to have it. But I don't, no, actually I'm not going to, because we really won't need it. Okay. So we'll just put those 2 aside. And again, I know I have extra wire here, but you know, you guys see me that I use my scraps. So we will just hang on to it and use it for another project. And then let's put on this other half of our toggle. And I went with the larger toggle for this one. I just like the look of this toggle with the pearls, because the pearls are kind of bumpy and wavy, and so is this toggle. And I thought that would just be really cute to have that be kind of wavy too. Now I don't know. I don't think my wire guardian is going to fit through that. That's strange. Hold on 1 second here. If I have to squish that down a little bit, I will. Because essentially it should fit. Like, I feel like it. All right. Goodness. Oh. You know what? It is not going to. That's so strange. I wonder if I just need to try a different one. I really would like to have a wire guardian on it. I mean, I used one on the other side. I don't want one on one side, not on the other. It'd be weird, but... All right, well, hold on a second. Let me see something real quick. I don't think it should be like that. So I'm just going to grab another gold wire guardian out of my little stash here, and I'm just going to try it in the loop inside the hole of this. Oh my gosh, I need tiny, tiny, tiny little fingers to get in there. Okay, well that one is trying to fit. You know what? I might not be able to do a wire guardian on this side. Nope. Okay, that's, you know what? It is what it is, right guys? All right, so no big deal. We're not gonna let that defeat us. So let's just go ahead and get that off there. And then we will go ahead and just keep on trucking. So let's put our end on here. And just bring that down and through our crimp. So I have a project to make for my daughter. She has, one of her favorite bands has a song that's called Rose Quartz, and they actually, you know, have the lyrics in there, something with rose quartz, something with rhodonite. So she wants a rhodonite and rose quartz bracelet. So I'm gonna have to make her one. All right. So now we'll take our crimp. Just want to give it some room and slide it up just a tiny little bit. And trim that tail off. And there is our first bracelet with the pearls and the Viva Magenta faceted rondelles and a pretty little shell flower. All right, guys, I'm gonna pick this up real quick and I will be right back. Okay, so our first one is done. Next, let's do this really pretty black flower bead and this snowflake obsidian. Very, very pretty. And I would like to do that with the silver. I think that would look really nice with the silver. And I think this one I would like to be more of like an asymmetrical type bracelet. So let's get out our little findings, our silver findings that we have. And let's grab all of our other little silver pieces that we may need for this. There we go. All right, so since we know we are going to make this asymmetrical, let's go ahead and put on our one end. So I am going to put on my crimp first, and then my wire guardian. Okay. And then we're going to put on 1/2 of our little toggle clasp. Slide that crimp right up there. Right over top of the wires. Making sure my wires are not crossed. Giving that little wire guardian a little squeeze just so it looks more like part of the bracelet there. You can use French wire instead if you like. I just went with wire guardians today because I feel like that's what most people do use. So we have that all set. And now to start this right off, I am going to put on this really pretty black flower check glass bead right down here to the end. Just like that. And then we're going to take a couple of these daisy spacers in silver and put them right on. And then we're going to go into our black snowflake obsidian. And these range from like 5 to 6 millimeters, and we're just putting them on. They've been part of my stash for a little while now, and they just need to be strung just the way they are, just like that. And so we'll do like 5 of them, and then let's put on a couple of more of these spacers. Oh, just 2. Yeah, just 2. And then let's do another 5. And then we're going to do the rest as pearls. And there we go. All right, let me get those out of the way. And tuna form is right here, so I'm just going to drop them in there. All right, so this should be about halfway, and it is about halfway. So now we can just go ahead and focus on those beautiful little pearls. But I think first I do want to put on 2 more of these daisy spacers. And now let's just go ahead and string on our pearls. So today is Saturday, and it's been a good day. My mom came over and had her cheesecake. My daughter's out on the couch relaxing. Her procedure went well. Shane's out there. They're getting ready to watch U of M football. They're playing against Michigan State today. So always a really good rivalry game to watch. And I'm hoping to get a tutorial or 2 done tonight, and then catch up on more tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be my work in my office day in here, and just really bust out some videos. This week has been a short week for me to be able to do anything. So, but all for good reason. Family is always the most important thing to take care of in your life. So I saw the opportunity for me to jump up and do this, and here I am. All right, so we could do a couple more. Probably just 2. Let's double check ourselves. Actually, whoops. Actually, let's just do a couple more. I have a couple more small ones. I want it to fit not super duper tight. I want it to be, or if I want to give it away, I want it to be a size that I feel like most people can wear. All right, so here's our bracelet, and let's go ahead and finish the side like we did the other. Got our crimp, our wire guardian. Put that through. I don't think we're going to make any dangles for these. I don't think they need them. They have pearls and other beautiful stones, and I don't think they need dangles. I think they're perfect just the way they are. All right, and then we're going to stick our other strand through our wire guardian. I'm sorry, our crimp bead, because we already put it through our wire guardian. Goodness. All right, let's pull that down, maybe. All right, well, now we're getting somewhere. We just gotta kind of work at it a little bit until we get there. There we go. All right, now I want to make sure this isn't going to be like ridiculously stiff, and it doesn't seem like it's going to be. So good deal. Just back away from that bead just a hair, just so I can be confident that it'll move properly. There's nothing worse when I think I gave it plenty of room and then I crimp it and I'm like, whoa, this bracelet's really stiff. And it's just not gonna sit well on a wrist. All right, we got that off there. And now here is our snowflake obsidian, check glass, and pearl bracelet. So as you can see, so far we have two that are very different, but both very beautiful, and both using pearls. We have one more to do. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I have my antique bronze bead stringing wire here, and I know I would like to incorporate these with my pearls. So I've been thinking about it, and I think what I want to do is try to do like another asymmetrical design. However, I want this one to be with the pearls, these to be on one side. I think I know how I want to do this. So since we're doing another asymmetrical, let's go ahead and put our crimp on. And our wire guardian. And there we go. And part of our toggle. Let's just put that crimp bead right through here. There it goes. And just crimp that down. Perfect. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put on one of these little spacers. We're going to use some of these really pretty aquamarine rectangle beads. And then let's do another one. I picked the darker metal to go with these lighter beads for contrast reasons. If I would have went with silver, I felt like it would really just kind of wash out and blend in with it. So I either wanted to go with the antique bronze, copper, or gold, and I decided on the antique bronze just to bring a little bit of warmth to some cooler colors here. I'm wondering if maybe just 3, because I really want this one to be a lot more of the pearls. Like I really want to showcase the pearls on this one. Plus I'm wanting to put this in the midst of the pearls. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's just start putting some pearls on. And I'm gonna say we could probably do, I'm gonna say, let's see, that's 5. I'm gonna say probably 10, or let's do 8. So it's 6, 7, and 8. Let's see. And then that one, yeah, I think 8 might be good. If we end up with 1 or 2 extra pearls at the end of this, I'm not going to be sad about it. All right, so let's put the spacer on. Let's do this beautiful citrine right here. Grab another spacer. And let's go ahead and put 8 more pearls on, and then we can test our length. Oh, I'm gonna love this one. I think this one might be my favorite out of the 3. I don't know. It's gonna be a hard choice. They're all pretty. Okay, so there's 8. Now let's take a look and see. You guys, that's almost perfect. I'm gonna put 1 extra pearl on this side and our spacer. There we go. And And now we can put our crimp bead on. Put our wire guardian on. This is a really quick and easy tutorial, you guys, but I just wanted to show you the different ways that, like, how I look at pearls. Like, I look at them at like a standalone, but I look at them also like an accent. Like, it's just, they're almost probably one of the most perfect gemstones out there. And they're just beautiful. Like, you, no matter what the grade of your pearls are, they're beautiful. You can't argue with that. There's no such thing as an ugly pearl. At least I've never seen an ugly pearl. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I've never seen an ugly pearl. No matter the shape, no matter the color, they're all just beautiful. I actually have in my Etsy cart right now some really gigantic Baroque pearls, but they're like $11 a piece. And I'm wanting them specifically for one necklace that I'm going to do. And I only need 3, but I'm like having a hard time with spending over $30 on 3 beads. So I don't know. We'll see. Okay, we'll go ahead and crimp this. And then we can trim that right off. Amazing. All right, guys, there is our third one. And oh yeah, I do really, really like this one too. This one turned out really pretty. All right, guys, I'm gonna put these on and I will be right back. Okay, you guys, so here we have pearls 3 ways. So we have the antique bronze metals with citrine and aquamarine. Turned out really, really pretty. We have the pearls with silver accents and check glass and snowflake obsidian. And then we have the pearls with gold accents, and we have Viva Magenta faceted tiger eye rondelles and a beautiful little shell flower. I hope you guys really like this project. I love to do projects like this. I like to see, like, what can I take and make something so completely different from the next thing. If you guys want to see more videos like this, let me know, because I have fun with this. And if you want, throw out a gemstone that you want to see, you know, whatever it is, done 3 ways. We'll turn ourselves into bead chefs here. All right, you guys, I hope you have a very blessed weekend, and I will talk to you again real soon. Bye.